don't know. But at the end of the day, I think they've lost control. I think they didn't do their due diligence. I think Cathy Engelbert, who's wrote the valuation of the league, of how much money the league makes, her firm keeps the books, and this one made no sense. You want to fire Cathy, the person who's keeping the books, and who really you're negotiating against Cathy's numbers is really what you're doing. And the only way you can negotiate against Cathy's numbers, okay, Money Mike let it rip, you better bring a firm in there with your numbers, and that's the dispute you have. They don't need to show you the books because you should know their business better than they do, right? And at the end of the day, they should show you the numbers. Folks, this is the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast. You got a CBA, you got an OK Corral, you got a standoff, and Wyatt Earp's going to win, right? Caitlin Clark's like Wyatt Earp. If you ain't with us, then you ain't with us, okay? Then you get out of the way so we can bring in somebody else that will be with us, because it doesn't matter how good of your talent you is. Talent means nothing. Right? And it's not the WNBA, folks. I'll tell you, any podcaster out there, Money Mike will make it easy. If you think in your mind delusionalness can hit everybody, that the WNBA is going to disappear, if you think the WNBA is gone, it's going to fold, have you lost your mind? What do you think, you're playing with kids? These guys got enough poker chips to last for the next 50 years, right? And they don't have a problem. They'll just outlast you. And after a while, people are going to burn through a lot of money trying to defend or beat the WNBA. You're going to burn through a lot of money. Because the WNBA says, look, I pay these players. I can give you $5 million. But once I give you $5 million, ain't no else going nowhere else. No. And let me tell you why that is. Because the NFL's got an old rule out there, folks. They got an old-time rule. In the NFL, I'm going to tell you what about paying players. The NFL has a rule that says, look, with you and certain players in the NFL who are out of control, if we give you money, we're going to get you more out of control. That's what they meant by Antonio Brown, right? Antonio Brown was a competitor, but he got out of control. There's a lot of players in the NFL can make a whole lot more money, but if they gave you that money, you'd be out of control. And that's what's happening now. The WNBA owners say, we gave you guys more money, you're going to be more out of control what you are. And I can tell you, Ed Whitaker, when the Southwestern Bell came in and bought Pac Bell, and they said, well, Pac Bell's a great company. They don't sell anything. We sell things over here. And when it came on in, it is what it is. You either adapt or die. This is the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast. We're chilling back. Boy, I can go longer with a nice warm fire behind me. You stay tuned.